what people really be thinking.
Yeah, electrifying.
That woody sound. That woody sound.
I was like probably like 20 when I first had an interest in tattooing, and went to some shops, and it's like, oh, how do you go about, getting an apprenticeship or something like that. And it was very, they didn't want to help. They didn't care to help. It's like, don't even come in here asking about that shit, They just made me feel so intimidated. I was just like, if I'm going to do this, I have to do it on my own. So that's the route I chose to take. I'm self-taught, self-taught tattoo artist. I am a queer person, I am a lesbian, I always want people knowing that, because I want them to know if they're also part of my community, or they're safe, in my space. I always promote that my space is a safe space. You will not be judged, it's body positive. You don't need to feel awkward and weird about getting a tattoo because you're scared about, I don't know what it's gonna be like in that environment. And it's like, my space offers something that's, you can feel good about. The people who come to me, getting tattooed by a woman, I feel like that, like mostly women, when they're like, I really wanted to get tattooed by a woman of color, because it's like, there's very few of us, and they're super proud of that. I do this one tattoo, it's a flash tattoo I have of a black cherub angel, and it's genderless, some people say it's a boy, some people say it's a girl, I'm down for it. But the reason I've done that so much, like no matter how many people ask me for that tattoo, I will do it, because all those iconic tattoos, they've only represented white people. And people have done them for years, since the beginning of tattooing, so they're so iconic, but we don't have any of those representing people of color, black people. And it's just like, I just want in the future, like 50 years from now, people are like, oh, I want that iconic tattoo of that black cherub, And the only way that happens, I feel like, is if you do it like the Flash back in the day. It's like all they did was the same things over and over and over, and it was like nonstop like that. And that's how they became just iconic.